David's going to Poland to try and discover what happened to him, and whether his mum is right in thinking that Arno was really her father.
You know, I'm interested now purely in a detective way into finding out whether or not Arno was my grandfather and whether or not my then adopted grandparents smuggled his child out of Germany. I'm interested to find out if that's true. If it's not true, I'm still interested to find out what happened to Arno. It's difficult for me to say this because I think it's a bit melodramatic, but I suppose I'm finding out from my grandmother because she didn't know what happened to her brother.
The family documents hold vital clues, including a letter from Arno himself.
This is a letter from Arno to Otti and Ernst, dated 7th of the 3rd, 39, which is 5 days after my mother was born, and which says, my beloved sister, dear Ernst, I thank you so much for the honour of being made an uncle after such a long time. I congratulate you on your little daughter and wish you the best with all my heart. I'm afraid I wasn't able to write any earlier as I didn't have the money for the postage. Anyway, I share your happiness and I hope that from now on things will soon change for the better. I think that would suggest that he's not my grandfather, unless it's a very elaborate conceit, which I don't think it is. It sounds too heartfelt to me. Maybe she was someone else's daughter. Maybe she was.
Ernst and Otti had been married and childless for 11 years. With visas to leave Germany at a time when thousands of Jewish families were trapped, it's possible they did adopt Sarah, even if Arno was not her father. Arno was last seen in 1939. After the war, his brother Joachim instigated a missing persons search, which reveals where he was last living.
In 1946, I didn't know this, Joe wrote to them with Arno's last known address, which was Warsaw, it turns out. His last known address was Warsaw.
Any evidence of who died and who survived has been brought together at the Jewish Historical Institute. It's David's best chance of finding out what happened to his great-uncle, Arno Radbill.
In the brown books, we have a register of survivors.
Right.
We have more than 200,000 people in this register.
Is this all just Warsaw, or is this the whole of Poland?
No, the whole Poland.
The whole of Poland.
R.A.
Yeah, I can already see there's no Radbill.
Rad.
There's no sign of Radbill, is there? No.
But I'm sorry, but...
No. Is there anything you can suggest at all? I know that there might be nothing, but that we could chase to try and find if there any other kind of record of my great-uncle might exist anywhere in Warsaw.
Radbill?
Yeah.
Find.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can you try...
Nothing next to this.
Can you try Arno?
Sorry?
Nothing.
Nothing. P...
No. No. Not there. No. Not in this one.
Sorry?
No.
But I'm afraid it doesn't exist.
There is no record.
So, no. So, unfortunately, it's really common situation.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I always feel happier with more knowledge, and it is a bit more knowledge, and I think probably I'm closer to some idea of what happened to him than his brother or his sister were when they tried to find out. And I think if he did die in the Warsaw Ghetto, I think that's probably closer to the truth than anything else. I find it really, really difficult to walk around things like this, as does anyone human. Having had a child, it's almost impossible to look at pictures of children in those circumstances and made to be like that. So I actually can't do it really anymore. I actually can't look at it anymore.